What is up, guys? We are finally back here with the Starion. Another update, another build update. We did receive quite a bit of parts in. As you can see, we did get our fittings for our power steering gearbox or power steering box right here, and also we did rig a throttle cable. Finally, this thing worked perfect. Jericho did go to the junkyard and get a throttle cable out of an Integra, which I thought would work, but it was actually way too long. So I actually had this laying around the garage the whole time. So yeah, crazy. Who would have thought? So yeah, we have our intake manifold off right now because we are gonna start building our fuel lines. You see, we have our fuel outlet right there. We just got a fitting that went to the factory hose, the factory hard line right there, so we can start making some of that PTFE lines to our rail return. We also got our fuel cooler in right here, so it'll be coming out of there. Also our fuel filter out there. I can't remember if I mentioned that last time, but so pretty much the way we're going to wind up running it is we're going to be coming out of here. That is a -6, running through our fuel filter, running out of our fuel filter into our fuel rail returning to our fuel pressure regulator, and then out of the fuel pressure regulator we'll be going to the fuel cooler, and then the fuel cooler out to our ethanol content sensor, which we do not have yet. Thanks, Jericho. So coming soon. So at least we can get that done. We also have our 380 liter per hour fuel pump. It's also E85 compatible. We have our power steering fluid reservoir right here, which we actually will be mounting somewhere around here, and that thing looks really nice, huh? Looks pretty nice. So, but anyway, before we actually do all that, today is the day when we are gonna pick our name at random for the winner of the $50 gift card.
Yes.
As well as the air fresheners and t-shirt.
Yes.
Okay, so we did get quite a few entries, which is awesome. I did want to use a randomizer, but when I was actually playing with the randomizer, there you go. When I was actually messing around with the randomizer, it kept falling on the same number, like, consistently, so I just didn't think that was fair. So we're actually going to go classic style. So we have everybody's name here. Let me just pull one right here. Okay, you're not the winner right now, okay? This doesn't count. This would have been... Dang. This would have been Journey. So this would have been... That was just a sample. So you... Sorry, okay. Sorry, man. So we're going to go ahead and actually have... Russell draw the name for us. So we're gonna mix it up. So,
what
are we gonna?
Not like this.
Nah, that's weak.
How do you want it?
Let's do a little bit differently. Let's see.
Here.
You know what? Let's put it in the.
Put in this.
Let's put it in this. Let's put it in the turbo. Let's go ahead and throw in the turbo. We'll let the turbo mix it up. There you go. Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, drop this person.
Drop the person.
Let's mix it up. Here, let's spin it out. Look. It doesn't make. Spin it.
And I'm gonna pick the name.
There we go.
It is spinning.
It's spinning. Let me put it there. There you go. Look. Mixing up on the. Whatever. All right.
Now it's the time.
All right,
Come here, Russell.
Come here, Russell. All right, here we go. Make sure. Try to get something from like middle or something, Russell. Let me get there. Right. Here we go. Who is it?
It's Felipe.
Felipe Acuna. Felipe Acuna. Let me see that.
The
Felipe Acuna. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Felipe.
You have won your choice of a $50 gift card to either Amazon or eBay, along with a Sleeper Garage shirt and 4 of our
Tree Frog
air fresheners. So, but you know what? Just to make it fair, we're gonna send the first 10 entries that submit it. I'm gonna just go ahead and send them just at least a pack of our air fresheners for them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That sounds cool. That's fair, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. So, but we did thank everybody who did play, and we hope to have many more of these in the future. And hopefully our prize pot will obviously grow a lot bigger. So, cool. Good job, Felipe. I wasn't expecting that one.
I thought it was Cherokee.
Cool. Thanks,
Cherokee.
Russell.
Thank you, Russell.
Thank you, Russell.
Please.
All right.
Maybe just said
Very-
messed up.
Why?
You put G-A-Y.
All right,
Said
cool,
wrong
guys.
Felipe.
Wrong Felipe. Sorry, man. So, okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and start getting to work on this thing. And one more time, congratulations to Felipe Acuna. I will be contacting you and let you know that you did win. And we are live as well. We are doing Instagram Live. Just
Instagram Live.
we have just to bear for people to bear witness here. So that'd be cool. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna just draw another name just for fun. Oh, it would have been Steve-O. Steve-O short. Oh well, Steve-O. You're still gonna get. I think you were number like 9 anyway. So
You know what? Just wait, another one. Get another one.
another one for what?
I don't know, they're getting something anyways.
Okay, you just want to see it.
I want to see the name. Maybe the right Felipe.
Maybe the right Felipe. Eduardo Teneno. Okay, well that don't count either, but that's cool. Just a pick. But once again, Felipe, I'll be contacting you. Congratulations. All right, guys. Quick update. We have started to build the PTFE lines. As you can see, we have our feed right down there. So we have our fitting that goes right onto the factory is it Starion or Starion? Starion hardline to a 6 male AN, and then we have our start of our handmade PTFE hose right here, -6 going to our fuel filter, and right now we just got that silicone around it just to kind of protect it on the clamp right there. That's pretty much where the fuel filter is gonna go, and we're coming out right here, and it's going right to, let me zoom out now, right into the fuel rail. So what we're constructing right now is the fuel return. So what we're going to wind up doing is actually run a 180-degree fitting, and probably the best way we can figure out how to do it is to actually just drop down in between runner number 1 and 2, and then we're gonna, that one, it will be going to our fuel pressure regulator, which we have not decided exactly where we're going to plant it at. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and take care of that, and we'll be right back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just demonstrate really quick on how to make these. Not too sure. I mean, I thought they were PTFE fittings, but you know the difference. Let me grab a few for example. Can you hand me a PTFE fitting real quick, Jericho? Or I do have one right here, actually. Got a loose one. Okay. All right, this is a, as far as I knew or know, is a PTFE hose. PTFE hose is a Teflon, and then now where's my sample hose? Did I throw it back?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Right.
Okay, here it is. Let me show you the difference. This is the type of hose that we actually used on the WRX. Let me focus here. There we go. You can see it has that that Teflon tube in there. This one, it's really hard to actually collapse by squeezing it. So I know this is a very high pressure hose, and then we got the reinforced steel braid around it. And the way you do these is you actually peel it back a little bit to expose maybe about 1/4 of an inch. And then on the PTFE type fitting, which is this guy right here, actually has a little olive in it. They call it an olive. Let me screw this off. You can see that little shiny thing right there. That little aluminum piece right here actually goes onto that Teflon and screws together with the coupler here, and actually expands inside and prevents it from backing off. Now the one that we got, that we're going to be using on the Starion, is I'm going to call it, I believe they're called JIC reusables, which you can see here. It's not made of a Teflon. This is E85 compatible, Why is my camera not focusing? There we go. Okay, it's not as reinforced as the other one. It does have a mild built-in steel braid, and then also the nylon covering for anti-wear or rub, so it can pretty much go up against metal and not damage itself or damage the metal. So the way that one goes in, these are actually quicker and easier to do. All you do is trim the nylon braiding back about 1/4 inch, just like the other one. Cut it off and then slip on the coupler until it bottoms out, and then slip on the insert and screw her on in and just tighten it. It's way quicker, and this is good up to how much did they say? 2,000 psi. And I believe our other hose was actually good up to, I believe, 4,000 psi. So the other type of hose we're actually gonna be using for our power steering line. As you can see here, you can tell it's that type of PTFE line that actually has a little skirt right here. So you see the difference. And then this one does not have that skirt. It has a really mild flare on it. Definitely see the difference. But these have proven to be a lot quicker to get going. The other type does take quite a while to create, because it took me and my brother, the whole night to make his whole fuel system. So, all right, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and finish up these lines, and be right back with you. All right, guys, and now I guess you can say under the hood, we pretty much finished up the fuel system. So look at that. You can barely, I like it from the look from the front right here. So look, you can't even tell it's hooked up, but it is. And once again, we'll follow it from there. Let me zoom in again. From the feed to the filter, up and underneath the manifold, to the fuel rail, across to 180 degrees, right there, going through the runner. And we'll go ahead and probably secure this somehow right up here. Cool down into our regulator, and our regulator return hose starting to go to our fuel cooler. And then once again, we actually need to get another 45-degree fitting of this type. So we'll be returning back this way, and that will go to the content sensor. That'll be mounted somewhere along the body right here, and then going up into here. That is the return line. We'll probably wind up putting it flat, and we will be running a barbed -6 with a piece of high pressure hose. Once again, same way how I did it on my brother's car. And there it is, just like this. So we'll be using a high pressure push lock hose that'll go to here, and then that will go to the return line, which is sticking up right there. And then like I said, we'll probably wind up flattening it out, and then just pretty much putting this on there, button it with some hose clamps and the high pressure hose, because it's just return, so there's really no pressure running through it. That way we can run a PTFE hose complete. That's under the hood. It'll be completely 100% PTFE. And it is cold. Look at Jericho's dressed like a ninja right now because it is freezing right now. I mean, we're moving really slow right now. I can definitely feel it. Not too much of an update, I guess. This time.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right.
The fuel system done.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Oh, if you notice, we have the injectors in there. Those are actually mock-up fuel injectors, just so we had a better idea. So when Jericho starts to wire up a few things, we know where the injectors stand. We still need to do our power steering lines. We do not have the 8-8 hose, PTFE hose yet. We do have the -6 that I showed you earlier that we'll be using for the pressure. So just really quick with that, our special hose fittings that we have coming out of the steering box. That is the pressure, the -6. So that -6 is going to be running to here. And then this right here is actually going to be coming from this guy right here. And what we're going to need to do is we're actually going to be drilling and tapping that one a little bit bigger, probably to a -8. And that will be our feed, which will be mounted right around here on the strut tower. So look really nice. And I like this one because it comes with a little sight glass. So it'll look really clean. or dirty, depends. So we'll be mounting it up against here. So the bottom will be feeding out into here on our power steering pump. And then the dash 8 that's coming out from the other side of the steering box will be returning to the side of this. And our power steering pressure or our power steering hoses will be complete. So, but that is going to be another story. We did, have a few delays. It seems like we've had so many delays lately. A lot of it with parts, getting the wrong parts, not being happy. Our blow-off valve selection has been it's been a challenge. We just are going to wind up going with, my personal favorite, an RFL right there. So we're actually going to be running it a little bit differently than normal.
And then we'll show you on the next.
So we'll show you how we're going to be doing that on the next one, because we did order, how many? 2 of them. We did order 2. So, cool. And then by then we should have the content sensor, but next week is already Christmas. So, which is crazy. I mean, this year just blew right by. I mean, it's going to be crunch time soon. We're going to have to start working on this thing. We're going to have to, once again, I was getting carried away with my editing and stuff again, because we're having too much fun once again. I'm going to relax on that for a little while. Until we get caught up, then I'll back to fun and games later, because we need to get serious on this thing. Because, we promised everybody that we would have this up and running by the end of January. Which is already, like, in a few weeks, it'll already be January.
It's still doable.
No, it is. No,
yeah.
We're still shooting at it. We're still shooting for it.
We're on track, on pace.
So, all right. Honest opinion, guys. What do you guys think of our fuel routing, our fuel hoses, our fuel system, whatever you want to call it? I love it. I like it. I'm happy with it.
Came out good. Came out clean.
Yep. Oh, and another thing too. And I know I've said it many times that I was going to be happy with it, and and I was going to leave it alone. But back to our turbo manifold. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And believe me, nobody said anything. I had a dream that this thing just blew apart when we were driving on the road, and the turbo just fell through that and hit the ground. So what we're actually going to be doing is we are going to be redoing our turbo manifold, not with this. So I'm actually going to use this as somewhat of as a reference or even a jig maybe. And we're going to be running MazWorks log type turbo manifold. So it'll still be mounted around in the same area. I'll probably have to modify our hot side pipe right here, which is not a big deal. We still have plenty of pipe left over. We figured out our throttle cable. So we are going to have to send our intake manifold back to JJ at Shiloh Garage. Where we're going to have him actually weld a little bracket coming off of there, so we can mount our throttle cable right there and make it adjustable. So right now it is attached, whatever this throttle cable is to, which I'm not 100% sure what it is to, but it worked out. It's going to work out perfect. It goes into the accelerator pedal just like the factory one did. It doesn't have that 90-degree bend like the original one had. All we had to do was enlarge the hole a little bit, and this one already had a gasket and a retaining clip on it, so all it does is just push and lock inside, which is great, and it'll pretty much be ran like that. You won't be able to tell. It's really back there. Everything will pretty much be hidden nicely. So, yeah, we are tired. I'm tired. It's been a lot. It's been hectic. It's been a crazy week. Crazy couple weeks, actually.
Yeah. And Christmas is next week.
Yeah.
So, even crazier.
Yep. So, congratulations again to Felipe Acuna for, I got a, I forgot to ask him what do you want it. So, oh well, I'll email him or I'll give him a call or whatever. So, but yeah, we do plan on having another giveaway soon. I'd say I think the next giveaway is going to be Guess the Mystery Car.
Should we do it at 300 subscribers or at the 500 subscribers?
That's a good question. If we do the 500, then the prize has got to be like wow, right?
Yeah.
So okay.
And, well, the goal's 1,000. So.
Yeah, we got to hit 1,000. We're at our 6-month mark. Actually, today. Is today the 18th?
Yeah.
Today's the 18th.
Today is 18th.
It's the 18th. It's actually
6 months.
It's actually the 6th month anniversary of our channel. So we do plan to hit. I mean, our goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So we have until June.
We'll just blink and then we'll get it like that.
Yeah, hopefully.
No, it didn't work.
No, it didn't work. So no, we gotta work. We gotta work extra hard. We gotta work for your views. We understand. No, it didn't work. we understand. This thing is coming out. We have a lot more projects that we are gonna do. I mean, we have another awesome project right after this. It's gonna be another unexpected swap on the mystery car. So that's why we really got to get this guy out. We got to get her out in the public, get it to the meets, shows, races, whatever. Get it out there, and then start all over again. Something else.
Yep.
So can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too. And that one should go moderately. It's not going to be as extreme as this one, but I mean it's definitely going to be different. So, but. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and leave you with that because we need to get to bed. And so like, subscribe, leave any comment below, or let your hate flow. So catch us next time, which should be next week. We're going to probably film sometime next week after Christmas.
We're not going to catch you, but Merry Christmas to all of our subscribers, friends, family.
Exactly. We love you all.
Love you all.
So, all right. That's it. Have a good one.